Before we begin, I want to thank you so much for being here. Please be sure to subscribe to this channel. This gets more views on my channel, which helps me to get this message out. So please and thank you, subscribe. Second of all, like this video and leave me a comment about one way that you really like to initiate sex. Finally, if you want to get more strategies and tips around intimacy and sex and being able to initiate in ways that aren't always directly penetration based, if you will, more a range of sexuality, please head over to the link that pops up on this screen to get my intimacy challenge, where you are going to get a little bit of a guideline of where to begin on your sexual journey. When the women that I work with start to get glimpses of desire and turn on, they don't really know what to do with it. They don't know how to initiate, how to act on this, and they're super awkward and uncomfortable about it. So in this video, I'm going to share with you a little bit about my experience. I'll let you in on something. I never knew how vulnerable initiating sex was because I didn't do it. But recently, I've really got an experience of realizing and appreciating my partner for all these years of him putting his heart out there, putting this investment into our relationship that I didn't even realize, simply because I didn't know how vulnerable and uncomfortable it can be to ask for what you want. So I took you outside today. You may hear some extra noises around. It's just such a beautiful day. So the one thing I want you to be aware of when you're initiating sex is that just because it feels weird or uncomfortable doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. So I think when we have an experience of either not enjoying sex or sex being uncomfortable and painful, and we have all this kind of negative stuff around sex, when we start to get turned on, when we start to get desire inside of us, we kind of shut it down the moment we start to initiate because it's awkward or it's uncomfortable. We mistake that uncomfortableness and that awkwardness with it being bad or wrong, or, oh, I shouldn't do it because it doesn't feel good in my body. And the truth is, not everything will feel super comfortable in your body from the beginning. So I'm just wanting to put the conversation out there that when you feel glimpses of desire and glimpses of turn on, it's going to be uncomfortable, and that is okay. So just lean into it. A couple of the safe ways that I really like to use or share with my clients, because sometimes this, like in the moment, it is awkward and it's so uncomfortable or vulnerable that I won't even do it, even when I have all this turn on energy that I know my partner would be like thrilled. Like, I know there's no way he's gonna say no, but there's this part of me that is like still like awkward for some reason. We've been together for 11 years. So here are some simple little tricks. One thing that I like to do is even just send like a quick text message. You can say like, hey, here's what I want to do later, or I would really love to spend some time with you later doing X, Y, or Z. Or even I sometimes will schedule it in the sense of, hey, can we have some sexy time tonight? That way it almost takes the vulnerability out of it in the moment, and it detaches it, and it kind of like puts it in like a couple hours from now. And for whatever reason, for me, that feels like it helps with vulnerability in the moment. But the main thing that I want to share with you on this video is just know that follow your turn on, follow your desire when you have glimpses of it, because what I've noticed is when we lean into it and when we act on it and when we can experience pleasure, it reminds our body that sex is good, sex is safe, I can take action sexually, versus just always sort of leaning back and not doing anything. When we struggle with turn on, we get so easily in the habit of just not doing anything about our lack of turn on, or when we have turn on, we do the same thing, nothing, and therefore no intimacy and no more sexual experience happens for us. And it is true, the more sex we have, the more we want to have. You can definitely notice the snowball effect with that yummy energy. So if you want some more around this topic, head over to my video here around reconnecting sexually in your relationship, and I give you some strategies on what I recommend to begin this reconnection journey in your relationship. I will see you in the next video. Make it a great day.